The cryptocurrency boom that has been happening since the last year saw crazy ups and downs, but that all changed when the SEC, short for U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, sued XRP's founder and the current CEO. They allege that Ripple has raised over $1.3 billion through, and I quote, unregistered securities offering. The SEC alleges that the company has committed fraud while the XRP holders argue they haven't. So, what is the truth, and what does the future hold for XRP? To understand this, we need to go back to the event. But before we jump into the video, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss any XRP update. On the day of December 22, 2020, the SEC sued XRP's founder and the current CEO for raising over $1.3 billion through an unregistered securities offering. They allege that the company had raised funds since the beginning of 2013, but they failed to register the sales of over XRP and subsequently also failed to provide any satisfying reasons for not registering. The SEC claims that this is unacceptable and that they violated the registration provisions of the federal securities. After the news of the SEC suing XRP came out, XRP shares saw a sharp decline of 42% in the first 24 hours. It then steadily kept declining to the point that now it was just 27 cents, which is more than 63% compared to 76 cents, the 30-day high of XRP. The SEC allegation is that the company has committed fraud since XRP is a security and not a currency. They allege that the current CEO Bradley Garlinghouse and its founder and former CEO Christian Larson violated the security laws by trying to sell XRP in 2013, and since then it took a period of over 7 years. But the company has completely denied these allegations and said, the SEC is completely wrong on the facts and law, and we are confident we will ultimately prevail before a neutral fact finder. XRP, the third largest virtual currency with billions of dollars in trading every day, is a currency like the SEC has deemed Bitcoin and Ether, and is not an investment contract. The company has mentioned that the U.S. government's other branches, such as the Treasury Department's FinCEN and even the Justice Department, believe that XRP is actually a currency, and so why the allegations? According to Michael Kellogg, Hansen, Todd, Figel, and Frederick PLLC, transactions in XRP thus fall outside the scope of the federal securities laws. This is not the first time the SEC has tried to go beyond its statutory authority. The courts have corrected it before, and will do so again. The current CEO Garlinghouse believes the SEC's decision to sue them should be a wake-up call for the company to move out its headquarters from the United States to a different country, one that is open thinking. But with the new Biden administration coming into power, they feel optimistic, and they want to work with the Biden administration to figure out a rational path that has the best interests of the company and the nation. We are not taking any sides, but the SEC did rule that Bitcoin and Ethereum are both currencies, and so current allegations of XRP not being a currency can be baffling for a lot of people. But there are some truths to the SEC side as well. XRP is not like Bitcoin or Ethereum, and the latter was created by a sort of mining process, and that's still ongoing, but that's not XRP. XRP was founded when the founder and then CEO Christian Larson created 100 billion units of XRP out of nowhere, and all at once, and this could be the reason why the SEC believes it's not a currency. But hey, we're just spitballing. Since we are talking about lawsuits, this is not the first time the company came under attack of lawsuits. In 2018, a case was registered in California by an investor Vlad Zakhanov who alleged that security was controlled by Ripple, and the same was corroborated by another investor, Ryan Coffey, who also filed a case against the company. Ripple is also under fire from a class action lawsuit, and the lawsuit alleges that the company had sold millions of dollars and more of XRP currency without actually publishing the transaction to the Florida authorities or the federal. It's easy to fall into the trap of the general media that seems to be on a witch hunt for cryptocurrency, and XRP is no different from that. They seem to overinterpret the authority, but the company believes only the courts have the power to stop these unfounded attacks on them by the SEC, and the courts have indeed delivered. The magistrate Judge Sarah Netburn, on Tuesday, had a lot to say, and she showed how the arguments put forward by SEC Chair Jay Clayton and former SEC Corporation Finance Division Head William Hinman was unfounded and flawed. The hearing showed that the due process and a fair notice were never on the table, and if the company has indeed been unregistered security since 2013, how come the SEC is just filing a case now after 7 years? It seems that SEC failed in its attempts to explain its arguments to Judge Netburn, and the judge is not buying them. Ripple has asked the SEC to provide internal documentation that can show how the agency arrived at the lawsuit. The judge also granted most of the motions submitted by the company, and it's only going to make things even more embarrassing for the agency. As for when the lawsuit case will end, we have no idea, and legal experts seem to believe there's a very slim chance of the case ending by this year. So, anything can happen with this case, and we wouldn't be surprised if both parties came to some sort of arrangement or a deal. In July, surprising speculation came from an attorney, Jeremy Hogan, and he speculated that a deal has been struck between both parties, but that was far from the truth. But this goes to show one cannot rule out a deal. In the month of August, the court agreed to the deposition submitted by CEO Bradley Darlinghouse and founder Christian Larson and extended the deadline for expert fact discovery to 12th of November. So, what has Ripple been up to since the ruling of the extension? Well, to summarize, a lot. A company like Ripple doesn't get hung up on a lawsuit, and the company has been up to all sorts of things. Ripple has partnered with Bhutan, and they plan to use private blockchain technology to pilot CBDC. Bhutan expects the country's financial inclusion to increase by as much as 85% by the year 2023, and so with the partnership with Ripple, they plan to launch a CBDC private ledger powered by the network of Ripple. With this new change, they expect full settlement interoperability, but also ensured that the people of that country will have technological and monetary independence. This is indeed an exciting opportunity for Ripple, and they have also seen interests from countries such as Brazil, and it could result in a major breakthrough, not just to the company but to the whole cryptocurrency industry. The Bitfinex derivatives platform has recently added XRP to its platform and made it available for trade. According to Paulo Ardoino, CTO of Bitfinex Derivatives, we're delighted to announce the addition of Algorand and Ripple Bitcoin to the growing portfolio of perpetual swaps available to trade on the exchange. We anticipate great interest in these products, particularly among funds and professional investors for hedging purposes and to manage risk. Paydic, a UK-based payments company, has partnered with Ripple to address the issues faced by the freelancing industry. Experts suggest that the freelancing industry could grow as much as $455 billion, and with this partnership with Ripple, Paydic wants to address the inadequate legacy payment system. For the initial phase, they have initialized a pilot program in Africa, which has become a hub for freelance work in recent years. Recently, a rumor broke out of CoinDesk about a recruitment process in Singapore and London. So, the first question that comes to our mind is Ripple building a market-making platform in Singapore? Well, there's no way to tell for sure as of now, and even a spokesperson at Ripple denied the rumor, but if it's true, it could potentially allow the company to the liquidity of XRP, even when other exchanges are giving up on it. So guys, what are your opinions? Please drop your comments and let us know. If you find this video interesting, please tap the thumbs up and share it with your near and dear.